Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good to see you, everyone. One of the greatest days of the week. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Hump day is here. I know a lot of you guys jumped on this BioKey stock this morning. Look at that 8:30 program trading kick in. What a beautiful run up. $1.20 all the way up to a whopping $2. Are you kidding me? Listen, there was a huge iceberg order, which I'm going to show you. That's in this stock right here. It's called a flash. Okay, a flash order. We're going to check it out. We're going to go back to it and we're going to have some fun with it. But before we get to good to see you too, Louise, Gillis, Larry, everyone. Good morning, everybody on social media. So a couple of just quick announcements before we get started. Today at 11 o'clock, we have BK Traders. We got not only Kathy Lynn, but her partner Boris is going to be on at the same time. So we got a really packed event that we got going on this week. And then tomorrow we have Anka from Trading Out Loud also on the podcast. We're going to be broadcasting live on all our channels on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything. So listen, I've been loving doing them. I just started doing them, and all my traders, all my gurus, they all want to go out there and they want to share their thoughts with you. So it's nice. It's not your typical webinars, like where it's more just a training, but it's more you get to see the real behind the scenes of exactly how they started and why they love what they do. And I always like to ask, the fun questions and the tough questions too. The questions you always want to ask them personally, and you'll be able to ask questions too. So don't forget, 11 o'clock today, do not miss it. So don't go anywhere. All right. In the meantime, I know we had Traders Talk. I will be at Toronto Friday and Saturday at the Money Show. I'm going to be doing a big presentation on Saturday. I will be there for at their booth, at the Money Show booth on 5 o'clock. So if you guys are around in the Toronto area, feel free to come and visit me. I always like to see you guys all the time. It's always great students and everyone else. All right, but let's get right to it. A couple of stocks I want to cover yesterday. The Summit trade. What a great move on this stock right here. Look at this trend right here on this beautiful stock. So we started right around 9:30. It was about $16. It had a little bit of nasty shake right here, but once it broke this resistance around 1780, that stock literally took off. You could see it. What was really nice about this stock, which I liked, look at all the higher highs, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, all the way to 1030, all the way up until we traded it till the end of our commentary in the morning. But yeah, that stock came out with some really good drug. And I think it was like one of the only first drugs I understood what it actually meant. And it just had a really, really good move. But you can see on the long-term chart, obviously the stock was all the way down here to a $3 trading. And now we're up to 21. So really, really nice move on the Summit trade. Once again, we're not doing long-term trades. We're doing day trading. We're doing swing trading. So it was a pretty good swing trade, and it turned out to be a good day trade. Butterfly also was a really nice, cheap one. Wasn't a fast-moving stock, but for some of you beginner traders that just starting out, it was just a fun stock. It had some nice Fausto flags on it, had some nice orders getting executed. I thought right around here around a 945 when we saw it around $1.75, and it made this nice little move to $1.80. It went to $1.90. I mean, 1,000 shares. Come on, 15 cents, $150. I mean, it was like a very easy, comfortable stock to trade. That one did pretty well. PLTR, once again, that stock made the S&P 500. That stock obviously had a big push, still trying to creep up a little bit this morning. I think I put it back on the watch list, but in the morning hours, it was actually pretty good. It went from 32 all to a whopping $34. Not as good as Summit, SMMT, but was also a pretty nice one. But I'm going to put PLTR back on our list. Remember, this is how they become swing trades, okay? So if you want to be a swing trader, you got to know how to day trade first, because that's how you know what to swing. APLD had some big announcements. They had news last week where they went out there. They did a big stake with NVIDIA for $160 million. So this stock did really, really well. This one ran from 450 all the way to 675. It turned out to be a really good swing trade also on that stock too. So APLD was also, I kind of like it. I think I'm going to put it on the B list for swing trading. APLD. All right. Now, you know what the big news was yesterday? Apple. Okay, so Apple came out with their new phone, and I talked about it yesterday. What more could they possibly do with the damn phone? What could they do with this thing? I mean, the camera's better now. You could do 4K. Where are you going to be recording 4K? Okay, I'm not running a Netflix movie studio, but it's amazing how powerful this little stupid thing could be. But what more could a phone do? Because do you really need it for a lot of us here? I mean, everyone's just like, you know, so they really didn't get that big of a bump, other than the loyal customers, the 30% people that just always want the best phone, the best new phone out there. But you know what? I'm still working on a 12. All right. I had it for about 3 years. Hey, you know what? I think the only reason why I think we ever get a new phone if we break it. So they're getting a little bit better. One thing I will scrutinize about the iPhone. I just want to make this point out. Who here has an iPhone? And how long does the battery last? Don't you feel like when it's time to get a new phone, they make the battery die on purpose? Is it me or is it just a phone? But they said now the new phone lasts 33 hours. I don't believe it. I really don't believe. Last time I saw that was with my BlackBerry. Okay, so that's going to be a pretty interesting concept. I need to replace my batteries too, so Gillis. Well, I replaced it, and it only lasted like 6 months. I still don't get a full day's charge out of it. Andre, you missed your BlackBerry too? You're telling me. I was one of the last Mohegans out there. Yes, I have to replace my battery. Not as good, John's saying. Yeah, I mean, it's just, well, they say that's what they said when I got this one. Now they're saying the new one does it. All right, anyway. We'll keep an eye on Apple. I mean, you look at the long-term trade on it and see what it did. It had a really nice push here when it had that crash around 200. It ran to 230, but you could see it starting to trend down a little bit. Not really getting that much excitement out of it. All right. Anyway, let's go see what's going on regarding about. By the way, in Apple, let me tell you something. It's just not about the phone. They're making money on their, and they're getting a lot of scrutiny about it, but their apps, they're charging people a ton of money on their apps and stuff like that, whoever's an app and stuff. So, I mean, they're pretty good entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? But they still need to, they're like Costco. Costco has to sell those memberships. You know what I mean? That's really where they make a lot of money. So phones do definitely have a lot to do with it. Anyway, let's go through the big watch list because there are a couple of good stocks that are moving. It is Tuesday. It is hump day. We're getting a nice little push on this SMX trade right here. And the thing is, when I look at level 4 here, to show what I got, we got a couple orders here around $5.20, $5. So it's really kind of holding here. You got a 3-layer cake here sitting on the offer. So that one looks pretty resistance there, right around that price right there. But yeah, it's okay. SMX, I'll put it on the list. I mean, it is up 97%. Josh would tell you the same thing I would tell you. We talked about this yesterday. One of the biggest reasons why we won't trade a certain stock is the first T. The stock, if you look at the spread, it's kind of not that tradable. Very, very small tier sizes. So when you got small tier size, you got to be cautious of that. This one, on the other hand, a little bit better. Okay, so the BKYI. All right, so what was nice about this stock, I want to bring this one up really quick here and show you. There was a big order right here. You see this little red line right here? Let me zoom in a little bit closer. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. See that big red line right there? That was a 116,000 share order. Once you put the order, the stock went up. So you can notice the stock is really kind of holding here pretty strong at these prices right here. So that order right there, which is about $1.80, is a big, big support. You could see it's kind of holding there above it. But that one looks really, really nice. It's up about 87%. Not really a big fan when I'm up 87% in pre-market because there's some of you here that can't even trade right now and wish they could jump into it. So I probably want to, as always, we probably want to wait for the slingshot when the market opens up and then see how the street reacts before we will maybe consider jumping in. But right now, I would stay away from it. But we know we got some big support levels. Here's a new IPO, another stock that just made a big move this morning, $1 to $1.60. As orders go, okay, so you got a little kryptonite right now around $1.50 I'm seeing right here. See a big red line right there? Right there. So $1.49 maybe, somewhere around that. That's why it's not, that's probably why it's not even breaking it right now in pre-market all the way early. It did it earlier, but, not bad. SLXM. I like it. It's cheap. It's got a nice spread. Everything we're looking for right here. So this one, the BLMZ, this one, nice push. Another new stock. This stock has been not only a big good day trade, it turned into a swing trade. It started all the way down here at 93 cents. Look, it's already at $3. It's pushing up pretty decently. I think I'm starting to see a short squeeze because I'm seeing some big block orders keep showing up on the offer. So another stock I'll be a little cautious about. You know that we're not a fan of trading penny stocks. It's not a penny stock, otherwise, because it wouldn't come up on our list. But I would be a little cautious on it when it's up that much. ASNS, there's another stock that we traded, had a really good after hours. She backed off a little bit, good spread, good 20%, 6 million shares. You know what? I like the volatility on it. I just don't like the pre-market trading on it. We're not getting a good push on that one. This one is completely ugly, not moving. That one is not moving. Good volume, but not really moving. All right, we're down to 14%. Wheeler, we traded this stock before. Remember we traded this stock the other day? Ran from $2 up to about 12. Pretty volatile. I'll be really, really careful of Wheeler. I probably would pass on it right now. If it shows up, I'll put it back on the list. Losers, we got a big crush on this stock right here. Looks like it did a reverse stock split and came back down again. Nothing here in the losers list. Oracle is doing phenomenal. Okay. Now, Oracle's a brand name stock. I know you're hearing a lot of stuff that's going on with Oracle, but I guess Oracle came out with earnings. That looks like an earnings announcement to me because it's after hours. But Oracle, I would put it on the list. Now, I would only trade this stock if you're an advanced trader. If you're a category 4, category 5 cyber trader here, you could trade it. Otherwise, stay away from Oracle. Very, very volatile stock. Listen, it's only up 9% too in market hours. Ally is getting crushed right now. Ally Financial. This one is getting hammered. Does it look like it's going to continue this short? Sure looks like it. Only issue is it's not really tradable. Volume is low. Spread's big. So once again, if you don't have that good volatility in the stock, we'll stay away from it. Is this one moving? Let's see if Boyle's moving. If that's up, this is probably up. Yeah, Boyle's up. Probably not really interested in those stocks. What's NVIDIA doing? NVIDIA's got a little push this morning, kind of hit that support levels around 100. Tesla, their SpaceX took off this morning. Did you guys see this? See a thing take off? Beautiful, beautiful view. I don't know if that's really causing that stock to go up that much. And that pretty much does it. All right, let's get ready for the market to open up. We've got 15 minutes. You got our watch list. We're going to post it on Instagram. We're going to post it on our TikTok, our X, everything. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We also are starting to become very active on Telegram. So if you are on Telegram, definitely subscribe to our channel on that. We'll give you that watch list. If you do want to join the trading room, remember you got the little QR code in the top left-hand corner. You could scan it. You could join our trading room. We're here all day. But most importantly, right here, don't forget, we post that link. We have Kathy Lynn today on our podcast at 11 o'clock. So don't miss it. Don't leave. Remember, you want to succeed in trading, you got to learn from gurus. It's not just taking classes. You want to ask the questions. You want to know a little bit about them, why they do it. You want to know a little bit about them. That's why you guys come to these podcasts, all right? So remember, today, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you all there. And if you have any questions, send them over to me. I'll be love to ask them. What is your Telegram, Kerry saying? It's our name, Cyber Trading University. All right. Rich, could you post that in there, the Telegram link for them in the cyber group room? Because it looks like some people wanted to get it. All right. All right, traders. There you go. That's that's Telegram. All right, here we go. Let me put that in the on social media. If you guys are interested in our Telegram, that's our Telegram right there. Cyber Trading You. All right. All right, everybody. I'll see you all back here. Whoever's in the trading room, I'll see you back in 15 minutes. And for everyone else, we'll see you back for the podcast. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading and always trade safe.